Hi, it's Barbie, and welcome to the middle of the road. Okay, so today we're going to talk about golf. Let me tell you, I love golf. I used to play all the time. Once I broke my back, that's not happening anymore. But I still enjoy the game. I still think that I love the strategy of it. It's kind of like playing pool. There is a strategy to it. But anyway, I used to play. In fact, I even went to the point, because I was always in sales, and all the guys in the sales department were always getting invited out by the vice president or by the manager, and they were all going to go play golf on Friday morning or whatever before they came into work. But I never got invited, so I went and took lessons, and let's put it this way. I started getting so good, my drive especially, that whenever it came time to pick teams for tournaments, you guys know what I'm talking about, I got invited. And why did I get invited? Because I could outdrive most of the guys. In fact, I even had one tournament that not only did I have the longest drive, I actually outbeat the man's longest drive, which happened to be my now ex-husband, by 10 feet. So I got invited, finally. So I love golf. Love it. Used to play every Sunday, actually, until I broke my back and I can't play anymore. But, so I want to talk about some golf games that are going on. Now, when I went and played golf, I just went to the course. It cost me like $20 and another $15. It's probably up more than that now. But let's just say $45, $50 to play a round of golf, right? You're going to share the cart with your buddy or whatever. I mean, I carted it. I'm sorry. Anyway, so let's say $50. $50 for you to play a round of golf. And yet, our current president, it costs $3.8 million every time he goes to play golf. Every freaking weekend that he plays golf, it costs $3.8 million. Well, then that made me start thinking about what could we do with that $3.8 million instead of playing golf with it, because that seems awfully frivolous to me. It seems awfully wasteful and kind of abusive, really, especially when it's the tax dollars that are paying for it. So I did some calculations, and for that $3.8 million, we could feed 1.6, I'll say this a different way, 1,679,000 seniors. For that $3.8 million, we could provide school lunches for 867,000 children. School lunches, 867,000. That is just one weekend. One weekend of golf. And you can feed 867,000 children. Let's go further. I broke it down. Let's see, we've had a big layoff in the U.S. Park Service. So let's see, National Park Rangers. Do you know how many you could have for a year? A year. Not just a one-time thing. A year. You could have 79 park rangers. 79 park rangers for an entire year, or one weekend of golf for $3.8 million. Wow, that's frivolously spending our money, and I'm sorry, but I just, Oh, and there's another one I did. Air traffic controllers. We all need that. It's summertime. Everybody's wanting to fly everywhere. You're kind of wondering, you're kind of hoping that you can fly someplace and actually get there safely, but you could have 29 air traffic controllers for an entire year for that $3.8 million. 29. Now, we've had probably 15 or 18, something like that. Maybe it's 20. I don't know. Golf trips since we've become the president. So that's 3.8 million times 20. It doesn't seem to me that our government has a problem. It seems to me that our government has a presidential problem. So I just thought I'd kind of bring it into terms to show people exactly what $3.8 million will get us. I like the idea of having park rangers. I like the idea of having firefighters that work on these wildfires that take place. I think it's great that we would have 29 new air traffic controllers. We could use probably triple that number, I imagine. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so that's number one topic for the day. Number two topic for the day is this crap that I have witnessed this morning and last night, this stuff that was going on over in LA. I thought when I was a little kid, I'm fixing to hit a railroad track, sorry. I thought when I was a little kid that, because people don't realize, like during the Vietnam War, as a little kid, I was watching that war on television, on the evening news. That war was going on. I was seeing soldiers that were shot. I was seeing it all, because during that time, they wanted us to know what was happening. They wanted us to know. They also showed the Kent State situation. They also showed the University of Texas situation with the shooter in the tower. I would live through all of that. I was an impressionable little kid that was soaking all of this stuff in. And the crap that I saw taking place yesterday in LA brought back all of those feelings that I had when I was a little kid and I was watching that crap on television. And I was thinking back then, you know, after everybody says, oh, this will never happen again, we're going to pass these laws and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And yet I saw criminals yesterday terrorizing American citizens on our soil. On our soil. So, I will tell you, I have no problem with you identifying who these quote-unquote officers are, considering there was one picture where the guy has a t-shirt that has a sheriff sticker on the shoulder, and then he's got an ICE flak jacket on. So what are you? Are you sheriff or you ICE? Or are you one of the W-2 bounty hunters? Because you're not trained, you're not licensed to be a law enforcement officer, and yet you're running around pulling guns on people. I even saw one situation where the idiots left their gun by the trailer. They left an automatic weapon propped up against the trailer, and they had walked off from it. Now, what law enforcement officer in their right freaking mind is going to do some shit like that? No one. These are not professionals. These are not ICE. These are the 20,000 Proud Boys and white supremacist militias and assholes, and I'm just saying it like that don't have any business running around kidnapping people. But y'all are going to keep pushing. You're going to keep pushing. It's like the little dog that's sitting out in the backyard. One day you go out there, you go to beat that dog one more time. You know what? That dog is going to tear your ass up. And that's what's fixing to happen. The American people are not going to put up with this much longer. I hope you understand that. Because you have asked for it. This is not a situation. We've tried to be kind. We've tried to be gentle. We've been quiet. Quiet, peaceful protest. That's what we keep doing, and y'all keep escalating it. And like most idiots that are into fighting, what you're gonna find out is you're gonna bark up the wrong tree. And then when you get bit, then you're going to go, oh my gosh, no, this is abusive. This is mean. They shouldn't be doxing us. They shouldn't be doing. You are terrorizing Americans. So guess what? Americans get to terrorize you. It's shame on you. We want your families. We want your friends. We want everyone that you are associated with to know exactly what a fascist asshole you are. We want your jobs if you haven't given up your job because now you're making so much money, collecting all these people. I think it's $1,000 a head is something. I think that's what I heard. Yeah, $1,000 a head for you picking up people that are here legally. That's the whole thing. Y'all say illegal, but if someone has a freaking green card, if someone is registered with the state, if they have got their name into the federal government and they've got a freaking court date, guess what? You dumbass, they're not illegal. They're not illegal. Illegal would be they had no court date. Illegal would be that they had no documentation with the United States. These people have documentation. It's sick what's taking place. It's disgusting. My grandfathers would be rolling over in their graves if they knew what was happening. And they probably do know what's happening, but can't do anything about it when you're dead. They left it up to me. So therefore, I am here talking to you, trying to get you to see it with a different perspective. Because we've got to wake up. We've got to wake up before they come after us. And I'm old, so I'm in the way. Yeah, I've already been told that somebody would take care of my dogs if they came and got me to put me in one of the elderly camps. So, you can try, bitch. Full-blooded American, born and raised in Texas, and I'm so sorry, but you're shit out of luck. Anyway, that's it for the day. Think about your golf games. Think about the little kids that could be fed, the air traffic controllers that could have jobs, the forest rangers that could have jobs, the seniors that could get Meals on Wheels again. I want you to think about all that shit while you were looking at those videos of all that stuff going on out in California. Because it's going to be happening here soon. And here is wherever you are. It's just a matter of time. So, y'all have a great day. Thank you for joining me today. I'm still working on this, how I'm going to do this, but I'm just doing it. Every day I'm going to put another video out. I'm not going to be quiet anymore. So, y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.